Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with The Squid by Calvinball. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have region sum lines in the grid. The way these work is whenever they cross a box boundary, we start a new segment. So these 4 digits here are a segment, and these 2 digits are a segment. So we could color that to say, hey, that's one segment, second segment. And the digits in purple here need to sum to the same as the digits in green. So each segment has the same sum as long as they're on the same line. This segment's here, and then here, and then here, and has 3 segments that all have the same sum as each other, but not necessarily the same sum as this other line. In addition to that, we have German whisper lines. Adjacent digits on the line have to have a difference of at least 3. So if this was 2, this would have to be a 5, which has a difference of 3, or a 6, which has a difference of 4. Then from the 6, we need to go back down to a 1, a 2, or a 3. So 6, 3 works. That's a difference of 3. All right. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right. I think this is a good place to start because this is minimum, absolute minimum, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we do that, then that adds to 10. To add to 10 in these two, we're almost maximum. 4, 6 adds to 10. We can only make that higher by going to 5, 6. So 4, 5 is no good. That adds to 9. So we're going to use a 6 always in one of these two. And then this can't contain 6. We have to, if this added to 11, 5, 6 adding to 11, this would need to be 1, 2, 3, 5. That would be the only way to fulfill 11. Because we have to increase one of these by 1 without repeating. The only way to do that is to increase the top 4 to a 5. And so what that tells us is that 1, 2, and 3 are always here, and 6 is always over here, with a 4 or a 5 only. So since these are, I'm going to get rid of these, though. Okay, so these are planted nicely on German whispers. So let's talk about this. German whispers always alternate low, high, low, high, low, high. We don't know whether it starts high or low. In fact, we know this one does start high, but they alternate. Why? Well, from this 4, 5, 6, what are the options here? Well, I could be up to 1, 2, 3 from the 6, but if I tried to put a 4 here, the problem is that I'd be at most 2 away from the 6, right? The farthest one. And so that's no good. So I have to be low, and then from the low, I have to go back up to high for the same reason. We have to be 3 or higher difference. And so this is actually how this works out. I'm going to color code it. Orange for high, blue for low. We know that they alternate colors. And what we've learned here is that we have all 3 highs here, and this can't be a 6. Since it can't be a 6, these can't be 3s. 3 can only be next to 6. It's the only digit that's 3 away. And so these 2 are blue, they're low. We know that because we already have our 3 oranges. We need 3 oranges and 3 blues in every row, column, and box. All right. What's next? Can we color this one? I'm not sure. Okay, well, at the very least, we know that these 2 use up the last high. One is low, one is high. That's used up since we already have 2 highs. So this has to be low is the point. I mean, these max at 6. So these can't exceed 5, I guess. So the 6 points in, telling us 6 is down here somewhere, but it's not on our line. That would be too big. Okay, there's a 3 up here somewhere. There's a 3 down here. It could go in either of these. Oh, no, it can't. So the 3 can only be next to the 6, but we're not allowed to put 6s up here. We have the pointing 6s. 6s are down here. And so 3 can't be on this German whisper line. So this actually is a 3. And so this is a 1 or a 2. We can't add a 4 to a 3 because these are single digits that are a sum, which are actually 4, 5, 6 now, which we can make orange because this is 3, 1 minimum. This has to be low. That finishes this row as orange. Okay. So 3-1 would be a 4, and 3-2 would be a 5. But we can't actually get to 6. It would have to be 3-3, which is no good. So one of these is a 4-5. The other one, I don't know which low it is. 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna green purple this just to help visualize if there's any more conclusions. Yeah, so whatever green is, it finishes green. Because we have one blue and one orange here, so whatever green is, one of these has to be green as well. And so this is purple. And so that makes this green, purple, and green. So we're kind of propagating green and purple alternations and seeing if we can link those up to be the what purple and green matching blue and orange in some way, being forced to match one or the other. I'm not really seeing how at the moment. We know this one's green because the column has 2 oranges and 2 blues. So we need a purple and a green here. So this green purple adds to this green purple. They couldn't be the same digits. They don't have to be. This has to be purple because we have one of each here. Huh. Okay, what is it then? Is it the placement of 3 and 4 in this box, maybe? So we can't put a 3 here, right? It would need a 6 here and a 6 here because it can only be next to 6. So that's no good. So this is 1, 2, 5, 6. It's not a 3 or a 4. 4 can only get next to 1, so it's the same issue. Same thing with this one, and same thing with this one. It's where the 2 adjacent cells on the line, if they can't repeat, then we can't be 3 or 4. But this could be a 3 or a 4. It would just force this to be 1 or 6. Seems okay. Oh, this can't be 3 or 4 because it's low, so it's 1, 2, or 3, but it's not a 3, so it's 1 or 2. And so this is the 4. Well, I can say that this is a 1, 2, 5, 6 quad, right? We need a 3 and a 4 here, and this can't be 3. So this has to be 4, and this is 3, and that makes purple low and green high. So these are from 5, 6, and this is from 1, 2. All right. This is also from 1, 2. That's not a 4. So this is 4, 5. This is 5, 6. This is 5, 6, right? So we know this is 1, 2, going to 5, 6, going to 1, 2, or 3, going to 4, 5, 6. So we have 2 blues up here. This is from 1, 2, and this must be a 3. So we know there's a 4 or a 5 over here. Huh. Oh, but this is low for the row. So this is high. This is our 4 or 5. This is the other 1, 2. This should just work itself out now. We have to make sure that this sum matches this sum still. So if this is 4, then this is... Okay, if this was 4, this would be a 4, 6 pair. And so this would be the 6. So this can't ever be 4. And then if this is 5, then this is a 5, 6 pair. So this is always the 6. Wait, why? No, this is always the 6. 4 requires a 4, 6 pair. 5 requires a 5, 6 pair. And this so this can't match this one, but they would otherwise. So this is our 6. Right, the 6 accounts for the 1, 2, 3. This is the other digit. That's a good way to put it. So these two are the same. And that goes down here. Yeah, this is a 4, 5. So this can't be 6 because it matches this one. Because this matches that, and then in this box it ends up down here. And so it cannot be 6, and that places the 6 in this box. We also have the 4, 5 pair doing the same thing. What am I missing here? Oh, so our sum is 4. I didn't notice that. So that's a 3, 1. That's 5, 2. That works. That's 1 and 6 and 2. Okay, that's our 6. We get the 4 and the 1. That's 5. That's not 1. All right. That's not a 6. We get the 6 and the 5. That means this can't be 3 because it's next to a 5. So that's 2. That's 1. That's 2. We get the 5 here. 2 and 1. This is a 2-3 pair. So that's our 3. That's our 2. That's 1. And then this is 4. What am I missing here? 2 can't go to 4. So that's 5. That's 4. That's 4. I need a 3-5 here. The 5 looks in. So that's 3. That's 5. So this is low. This is high. So we just rope low high here. That's our 6. That's our 3. And we're done. We finished with a 3 in the corner. Deet deet dooting. All right. Well, cool puzzle, Calvinball. I enjoyed the coloring aspect there. It was interesting. This up here, with the placement of, what did we place? I don't know, 3s and 4s. That was pretty interesting. All right. Well, how'd you do?